always a good start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. My name is Jack. I'm a panda. I'm a detective. This is my gun. And today, we're going to be continuing our detective case. Oh, and also not reading. Well, doing a little reading, but we're not going to be reading Hitchhiker's Guide. What we are going to be doing is solving the mystery of Paradise Killer. And who killed Paradise? So far, the info we have is quite damning. For most of them, actually. I tried to make some notes, so we've got a few different things to check through, and I'm looking forward to getting into that. Hopefully I won't have to use my gun on anyone just yet, because, as always, innocent until proven guilty. We're just going to make sure that we prove them very, very guilty. So, the notes I've made are as follows. We've got Henry, the demonically possessed civilian. He doesn't remember anything about the night, aside from seeing a statue of the Night Warrior Priestess. The only one of those is in the barracks. Henry himself has been accused of murdering the council. He was found with blood in his stomach belonging to different council members, which puts him at the scene of the crime, allegedly. But given that all the council seem to keep their blood in vials, there's always a chance that someone could have fed it to him and just told him what he remembered. Henry himself is a bastard child. His father might be a member of the syndicate, which would mean that he wouldn't need anyone else's blood in order to get through the second guarded seal. No, the third guarded seal. Sorry. So the night that the council were murdered, 2 prisoners were taken from the barracks by Akiko, the guardswoman of the island, and neither of them were returned. Coincidentally, 2 guards who were guarding the council of the night of the murders were likewise murdered, but their identities could not be confirmed from the guard database, meaning they were probably not the guards. Which to me obviously means that the prisoners who were taken were killed themselves, and there's a good chance in which case that Akiko had something to do with it. And one of the guards who allegedly died is allegedly Akiko's lover. Let's see. 10 years ago, Henry, when he was possessed, allegedly killed the exorcist, who, conveniently, was on the same site as Akiko and the architect both. Akiko was told to leave the exorcist alone with Henry, which is against protocol for a demonically possessed person. She was then found dead, allegedly just killed somehow, with sigils carved into her body, demonic sigils. This is suspicious because when a demon is in close proximity with a person, they will burn the sigils into their body from the sheer power and sheer warmth, heat that they exude. So to have it carved into their flesh is likewise suspicious. In the barracks, we also found that she wasn't actually killed by demonic burning or anything like that. She was asphyxiated, which again, suspicious. We also know that Akiko and Dr. Doomjazz were once in love, but she shunned him, or at least she dumped him. Acid Jazz, our favourite idol/military woman with a goat head, was very cute, was loved by the workshop, or the workshopper, KHX, who she used to gain various different important pieces of technology and access to different elements of the island. And Witness was blamed for making her do this. Witness to the end, the person who watches the end of the islands commence, or begins the ending of the island. He says the architect is responsible, and she refutes that. She also says that she had nothing to do with making Akiko leave the room on the night of the exorcism murder. We also know that Yuri, who is an arsehole, of the highest order, not only possibly made a deal with a god, which is illegal. I'm not allowed to make deals with gods. It's most likely he made this deal because he used to be a scrawny little brat kid. And now he is a buff, tall, deep-voiced, fairly impressive man. But he's still a dick. And he likes to get his ego all over everyone. In a manner of speaking. And we accused him of raising the seals on the obelisks, which would break the second seal, allowing for further access to the council interior. He refuted this until we cleverly started saying things like, yeah, that's right, you're too stupid to know how to do things like this. We couldn't trust you to do it, so obviously it couldn't have been you, in which point he took the bait and immediately decided that, yes, it was me, I did it, only I'm the one who's intelligent enough and brave enough and bold enough to be able to do that. And he sure ended up looking stupid. And Sam of the Daybreaks, Sam and Lydia, broke Seal 3 and admitted to it. Well, kind of. We tricked him into admitting to it. We found the blood of a syndicate member who was used to access the interior chamber past Seal 3. A bottle of his blood with the name scratched out was found in Sam's cooler, where he keeps his whiskey. And after that, we found that... Let's see. Yes, we accused him of going through and using that seal, and he said that he had nothing to do with it, and that the blood we found in the basement was just for a transfusion. But we had Dr. Doomjazz confirm with us that one of the blood vials from the council was taken from his office, and Sam was rooting around in there before he caught him. So it's not looking good for Sam. Then when we said it was used to break one of the seals, he said, and I quote, "I wouldn't know anything about Seal 3. And we then pointed out that we never mentioned Seal 3. That was all him. So therefore that puts him at the scene of the crime. Or at least that's my understanding of it. And that's it for now. And at this point we've got a few jobs to do. I saw some tyre tracks up beside Sam's bar. Hey Zero, my day's going good. I'm just ready to play detective. Yeah, we found a big dirt pile next to the dead creepy lady. Death's Kiss, I forget her name. Damn it. There was a small bug. Anyway. Yeah, we've got a couple of Paradise Gate computers, or a couple of Nightmare computers, sorry. Which we need to access for more proof and more rooms and more evidence. We've got to check Paradise Gates for a sound device. I'm glad you like it. And how are you doing, Zero? We've got a boat puzzle to do, though I think it'll probably just give us more blood crystals, so yeah. Anyway, let's get in there then. And let's go. And I might take my glasses off, but I'll leave the gun. I might need it. Yeah, so gonna take off my glasses and then we'll get in there. No. No. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Ah, no, come on. There we go. Now you can see my eyes. Okay. Right, here we go. I'm glad you're doing well. Here we go. Hey, hater. Okay, so this is a Nightmare computer I found near the footbaths near the council HQ. So I wanted to get this done because, well, finding a new Nightmare computer is always a good sign. Nope. Plus these have gotten easier now that I actually know how to do it for the most part. for the most part, but not entirely. Especially because some of them are still quite tricky. Gammon and chips, that sounds good. I had bread rolls. There we go, okay. I'm getting better at these, little by little. See? Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy. Oh, don't need the pyramid this time. Doot, doot, and good. And now, for the goat. 2 baby horns. Nice. What do we get? What evidence do we have in here waiting for us? Oh. Ooh! It looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed. And this looks like human waste, a couple days old at most. Let's see. It looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed, and this looks like human waste, a couple of days old at most. The maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of drag marks and human waste. There aren't any footprints. Maybe whoever was in here was restrained. Is this where Akiko stored the 2 prisoners she recently removed from the barracks prison? Okay. Right, that's good. That's a good lead. And let's see, what else? What else do I have to do? I'm going to check my info. Right. Okay. So, big dirt pile. We'll go and get the big dirt pile. Because the big dirt pile was important because there could be some evidence up there. And we really want to make sure we have the evidence. Oh, wait a minute. Was this the way to the gold dome? Or was that over there? No, this wasn't the way to the gold dome. I think, was that the way to the gold dome? Maybe it was up. Oh, yes, it was up here. Okay, got it. Right, so up in the gold dome, there was a... Not only is there the spirit, quote unquote, of the murdered Grace, the exorcist, who was allegedly murdered by Henry, but I personally think was more likely murdered by Akiko or by the architect, but most likely Akiko because she's pretty cold and she's very, very big. So therefore, yeah. There's a dirt pile right beside Grace, or Death's Kiss, or Death's Last Kiss, or whatever her name is, I forget. It's pretty fun. It's kind of like Danganronpa, except bloodier and more psychedelic. It's very artsy. And there's also a lot more detective work and a lot more backtracking. In truth, I'm not sure which I prefer. I would probably... Yeah, it's true. I never do. I keep forgetting, and I can never tell which one's a which. So, yes, okay, Nightmare Computer. This was another important one. We need to know who's in here, because this is a grave to someone. Oh, the grave of Ais Kiwami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members. The grave plaque says he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers under the cosmos. Okay. These puzzles do get easier and easier the more you do them. Thankfully, they all seem to repeat. But I do like them. They're just kind of neat. Although some of them are trickier than others, like bendy legs here. No, it's up and then curvy arm. Curvy arm. There we go. That's not even the right arm. Right. Nope. Nope. Doop. And then star. Cool. So what's in here? Give me the money. Ais Kiwami's blood vial. Nice. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood? Damn. A match. Ais was Henry's father. That is exciting. That's good evidence. A council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry. That gives Henry the council blood he'd need to break the bloodlock on the third holy seal. Okay, so that means he could very well have gotten in there if he could have gotten there on time, but we already know that it was impossible for him to be over there at the time was mentioned because it was way too far away from him. Yes, so here is the dirt pile. This is important. Let's see what we get. I'm downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. That's what's in here. Let's see. What have we got? Who the fuck are you? Oh. Mother? Who? You're very creepy. You have like a JoJo pose thing going on as well. In fact, you've just got JoJo vibes in general. I'm not sure what to think. Little creeped out actually, because I'm meeting a dude in a bunker underground who looks like this with those dead eyes. Makes me glad I've got my gun with me. Who are you? Wait a minute. Is the volume's not loud enough, is it? Mother called me Dynangate, a child born into darkness. Born never to be known. Who is your mother? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the volume again. Okay. Who is your mother? The corridor lady. Corridor lady? Who? Don't know anyone by that name specifically. Who's that? What corridor? Why are you here?
You cannot escape blood.
I think I need to turn the music down a bit as well because the voices are completely overshadowed. But that's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. Oh, that is a gunshot. What? Why is he dead? Why is he been shot? They want me dead. Who wants you dead? Mother and the man. Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not. Why do they want you dead? And what did you fail at, aside from dressing yourself? Yeah, he is very much a JoJo OC. The bullet wound. We've got to fix the bullet wound. Who shot you? Man with a crown. Crown? Monster rat? It sparkled. We got that. I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. He's kind of like, or he's got knife skills. So just because he has knife skills doesn't mean he's like Hajime from, no, Majima from Yakuza. But that's the first thing I think of whenever I see someone posed weird, dressing weird, good with knives. Granted, Majima has a slightly better hairstyle. A minute. Dynangate confessed to killing the council as part of his mission given to him by his mother. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there. What do you mean? I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden. Corridor key. There is no room in paradise for me. You need to see why. You're going to die if you don't get treated. You're very, very chill for someone with a great big gaping hole in their chest. Good. Life has been bad. No, don't. What? Oh, great. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting him to off himself right in front of me. In fact, most witnesses are usually more willing to stay alive. He slit his throat. Just perfect. Who really were you? What the hell is going on here? I can take a blood sample at least. Well, we know. Well, I guess the blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA. What the hell? This blood has Carmelina's DNA. Carmelina. Is that the architect? It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Was Dynangate her child? His sample matches the one used to open the third sealed bloodlock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. Ooh, okay. So at least we know, possibly, one of the people who murdered. Well, what do you know? Ice Kiwami's blood matches Gate's. Carmelina and Ice Kiwami had a kid together? Daddy's boy got through the bloodlock because he had council blood. What about Henry then? I thought Henry was Kiwami's child as well.
What the hell?
There's some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? We're just taking the fused flesh right from his body. Just stripping it straight off. Like taking the lettuce off top of a piece of... like taking the piece of lettuce off top of a hamburger. He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyse it. His own blood and all of the council members. Is this the murder weapon? Okay. There's no blood on here that matches the marshals guarding the council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats, which we know that Akiko's did. Welcome back, Zero. Somehow I got to the council without going through the guards. I need to find out more about this guy. A key given to me by Dainonigate. He said it would allow me to use the hidden corridors. I don't know what hidden corridors there are. Sample of blood taken. He just looks so weird. I mean, granted, he doesn't look as weird as... well, no more weird than any of the others. I think it's just his JoJo stance or his Hajime stance. You're very flat too. You look like you've been run over. Pretty pancakey. I see why they like people standing up now, because that just looks really bizarre. I like this song, but I can't think of what it reminds me of. The key Dainongate gave me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. Yay. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Let's see. Ooh, hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Dainonigate. That was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Dainonigate said his mother is the corridor lady. He did. He just likes to imitate it very strongly. Got a bit of Chinibyo going on. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these? I mean, she is the architect, isn't she? So she must have done. Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seem to go to the Syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into the corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? So that would actually make way more sense, because so far we know that... Carmelina... allegedly... Yeah, I know. If I missed this, then that would have been... This would have been massive. So we know that Carmelina not only told Akiko to leave when it came to the exorcism lady getting... during Henry's attempted exorcism. We also know that there's a slight concern about her wanting to become one of the larger council members because of what she's doing. And her ability to create the different Paradise Islands. But the question then is, I mean, did she... I know that she said that Witness wanted, or someone said that Witness wants to keep seeing Island's End, so that's why he would be the one to do this. Or why he would be the one to keep triggering island collapses, because otherwise he'd be out of a job. But if the perfect island is created, then technically so would she, unless she got on the council. I mean, she'd still be out of a job, but getting on the council is the important part. This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to a syndicate apartment, probably Carmelina's. Oh, okay. That would explain how she accessed the corridors. She can visit Dainonigate's little lair anytime she needed to. This is so messed up. Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going? It's behind door number 1. Oh, cool. This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from Dainonigate's vault. Dainonigate referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmelina is his mother. Oh, the reading, it went really well. No, wait, what was the... Yeah, the reading, it went really well. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. I got all the way up to chapter 3 of the second book of Hitchhiker's Guide. The restaurant at the end of the universe. And it was good. I liked it. I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. She's the architect, after all.
Got it.
The corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross an island in an extremely short space of time.
I have a bad feeling.
Deinonagate said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get into the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Deinonagate used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others.
Sure.
Maybe Deinonagate inherited his mother's architecture powers and created it himself? Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals?
Sure.
The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. That would make sense. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There was a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out onto his balcony to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors, get to Deinonagate, and take him to the council building. The trials are going to be exciting. Yeah, they are! Okay, right then. So I've already looked through I found the smears of blood. What else have I got to do? Slaughterhouse Nightmare Computer, found that. Paradise Gates Nightmare. Okay, Paradise Gates. So we're going to go to Paradise Gates now. So Paradise Gates, we need to find a phone. Yes. So Paradise Gates have a Nightmare Computer we can also access. Wow, what? What's up, hater? Which one was it? Oh yeah, Paradise Gates. There we go. Also need to find a way to the... Missed an important thing. I'll have to go back again. But for now... What's up here? I don't know what this was. Wasn't this just part of the other island? Oh well. Nightmare Computer. Oh no, I've already cracked that. So where's the Nightmare Computer that I'm meant to be cracking? I thought these were the Paradise Gates. Apparently I've already done that. What the hell is making that sound? Oh! I have no idea what this is. It has a data port though. Starlight can analyze it. So this must be the noise maker. Yeah. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this. Encryption detected. Initiating cracking. What the hell is this thing sitting here for? Cracking. It looks like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Ha! Cracking success. Diagnostic battery 52% memory. Crystal state drive 8 trillion terabytes. Recording function enabled. Playback function enabled. Not currently playing. File extension unknown. Device designation MHA. Masahiro in Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent, a device that directs aural frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Oh, those are a real thing. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Processing data type. Scanning records. Match found. Island sequence 15. Discovery of death scream trauma by Dr. Doomjazz. Data type in device memory matches report numbers. Author Dr. Doomjazz. Title Psychic Death Scream Trauma. So this is an oral attack device made by Masahiro Heavy Industries that directs focus sound at target in a very narrow cone, essentially an audio sniper rifle. That's a cool way of looking at it. I like that. So far, so normal, but a modification has been done to the device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognise. The closest match to the data is a report about psychic death scream trauma that Doomjazz filed on Island 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange? I should speak to the doctor. Well, didn't we also hear... I know I heard from somewhere that Henry needed... that if a demon was exposed to high-level frequencies, it could cause, like, a fit of rage or an adrenal burst or something, which would then anger and strengthen them enough to break free. Which is important because it means he could have broken free. He didn't have to be let free. But it means that someone intentionally triggered that. Yeah, I need to get to the pyramid. I just need to figure out where to go from. Because I'm not sure where the jet is. The jet ski is. Don't need to go in you again. Where's the jet ski? This never seems like a good idea to go here. The docks, okay. Where are you, Dr. Doomjazz? There you are. Right, so that's good. And it means we can speak to Dr. Doomjazz while we're down there as well. Because Dr. Doomjazz is now, whoops, is now at least pseudo-responsible for this. At least based on the information we've just found. So... Ah! Damn it. So close. Right, Doomjazz. I need to talk to you, young man. You, sir, I believe, were not only all that good a lay, but also we believe you are responsible for this sound device. Don't really need any of these, but in love with a Kiko? I've been told you're in love with a Kiko. I assume you paid for that secret. It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Okay, well, I think it does, but... Henry's escape, death screams. What about death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst? Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death scream. What about one of these? Strange device. It looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker? It is. How would you record a death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. The device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation, the crystal would output the scream. It's one-shot use though. You can see that the crystal is burnt out. I could never experience the death screams as I'm not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion though. The demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you want to turn Henry into a weapon. And the murder of Grace. What do you know about the photo of Grace's throat? Yes, because this was proving that she was choked instead of burnt. What do you know about a photo of Grace's throat during... photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination. I took photos, but they were confiscated by Kiko, classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshal's server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd. That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles. The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewellery. Specifically, in this case, a ring on their wedding ring finger. What about power armour? No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armour are gloves with armor plates on top of their hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. Well, I think I know someone that might have done. Who opened the third seal? Kiwami's child. I's Kiwami's fathered a child. What? The blood samples match. The only place you could have got a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample. You desecrate the resting place of someone I considered a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory. We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have, but I won't tolerate this. Sam's blood. Do you give Sam blood? Yes, I do. He has a rare condition. You might have noticed he has no flesh and his skeleton is bright red. The council approved him letting him have citizen blood that is let in the temple. He developed this condition a few sequences ago. I suspect his body is starting to give out. Well, that's annoying. It seems like I missed out on a good piece of info there because he didn't want to talk to me about it. So that's a bit of a bugger. I think I missed out on a key piece of inquiry. But, oh well. We'll just have to take the jet ski to the pyramid and see what we can find there. And hopefully, not being able to talk to Doomjazz about that won't come back to bite me in the butt. But now, let's open up the pyramid and find the god that lay inside. Skull, skull, horn, horn. Sets of pyramids and a star. Cosmos. Upper moon and a star. And worship the weird wiggly wiggly thing. Wiggly 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 wiggle 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 wiggle. And well, there we go. Okay. So let's go check out a god. I'm gonna go punch one in the face. Look at you! You're ooh. I think I heard croaking. That's not a good sound. Crying grudge. Translation. Why am I plagued by insects? Translation. You don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god. It's been a strange day, to be honest. Well, take care, Zero. Thanks for stopping by. And have a good day. It has been a pretty strange day, I'll admit. I've seen a living skeleton. We've seen a JoJo XP, or a JoJo, a big JoJo fan die from a gunshot wound and then slit his, well, no, it wasn't a gunshot wound, he slit his own throat. We've had to deal with a man who deals with psychic death trauma. And we've also spoken to a demon and made good friends. So, yeah. Take care. Right. Yeah, it's been a strange day. I'm having a strange day. This isn't the weirdest thing I've done. Too many of you have come to see me these last few years, exploiting my weakened state.
That's strange.
Who? You're Mad King, obsessed little shit. Translation. The Masked Man, a sneaky one, that one. A woman that builds. She's pure in her goals. I admire her. And now you. Who are you? I'm the investigator. Blech. What are you investigating?
The investigator is here.
Last night, someone murdered the council. Bruh. Bleh. The Mad King is dead? Who do you why do you refer to Montserrat as mad? Bleh, 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 bleh. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh. 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 He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance! Who was the masked man that came to see you? Bleh. If you like him, why live like that? Bleh, bleh, bleh. You need to find why he took my flesh from me. Do you have a name? The one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently. Ah, witness to the end.
That's weird.
What did he want? Brah. My flesh.
Sure.
Why? Yip, yip. Witness took flesh. Was this the same flesh that I found on Deinonegate? Because that would be important. The key to a lock. Same as the woman. You called her a builder. Do you mean Architect Carmelina? Burp, 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 burp. She is more creative. She had a better plan. What plan are you talking about? Burp, 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 burp. The flesh was fused with a yay! Deinonegate! It was her kid. She did do it. She did the thing. My body lives elsewhere on the island. The flesh was fused with another. Carmelina took some flesh from Crying Grudge and fused it with someone else. Deinonegate had flesh fused with his body. Did Carmelina fuse it to him? Yay! Is this your flesh? That's a weird question to ask. It's never something that comes along in daily conversation. Hey, excuse me, is this your flesh lying around? Burp, burp. Hey, a sniper. My body. That was the strip the masked man took. How can you be so sure? Blip, 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 blip. Look at this wound. They match. Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off? That's another question you don't usually get asked on a daily basis. Or even a weekly basis. In fact, I think that if that happened twice in your life, I'd still count it as pretty weird. Translation. When the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without him. What lock? Brr, brr. The Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. What do you know about someone possessed by a demon? Bzzz. I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Did he get some of your flesh? Bruh. He didn't come here, but who can say? Bzz, 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 bzz. You note-added? Leave me. I'm bored of you. I hope you feel better soon, then. Okay, I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. Okay. This is good. This is good. Right. What else is there still to do? Let me just check my notes. Oh, come on, notes. Come on, notes. So we found the sound device. We've checked this HQ computer. We found the Pyramid Nightmare computer and we've spoken to him. We've done the Slaughterhouse Nightmare computer. Paradise Gate Nightmare computer was already completed from what I could tell. Okay, back to the corridors then. Because I wanted to explore them more anyway, I just got distracted. Fast travel. And what happened, Sniper? Okay, so I'll go in through the council building. Although, where's the first? Because I'm already here and I could just move a little distance anyway. I'm going to go to the boat because that was another thing I wanted to do. Yes, okay. So I figured that out the other day. I think it was white, blue, white. That? No? Bah. Okay, it wasn't that. It was white, blue, white, blue. Okay. White, blue, white, blue. Right. I figured this out the other day because I didn't want to keep on messing around with it for half an hour. That moved the crates, but I turned it off here. So let's see what you've got for me. I'll just jump in, shall I? The hell are you? What's a space helmet doing here? Ooh, a space helmet! They would need that for the seal. It looks like it's been dumped or hidden. Dumping and hiding are separated by a thin line. It smells of Lydia's perfume. Lemon and raspberry. Lydia? Why has she been wearing a space helmet? The second seal! You need a space helmet to get through the second seal. Lydia. Oh my. Naughty girl. Name puns, always good. Right then, so back to the... There we go. Fast travel pickup. Okay, so now we go to the Syndicate HQ again, and we go and explore the corridors a little bit more. So back to the Syndicate HQ. Where is it? Yep. And then Syndicate Gardens. And then, once we've examined all that we need to in there, where's the entryway? No, it's the architect's room. Here we go. Okay. So, right. I'm sure we can find our way back in. And then we just need to make sure that we look around for long enough to discover whatever remaining secrets sit inside. Well, that's very useful now that we have an actual gateway leading through back and forth. Plus, if there are more ways opened up, that means I can run around for a bit. What's out here? You do become a waiter, yes. That makes sense. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's apartment. A network of secret corridors across the island that contained a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have got away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. I mean, Carmelina is now my #1 suspect, but of course, that doesn't mean very much, does it? Because I've said everyone has been my main suspects throughout the whole thing. Right, okay, so remaining doors. Oh wait, how many doors were there? I forget which one this is. Which one is this? That corridor was different. It looked amateurish. Ah, so he might have made this one. This bypasses the seals. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? Wow. Okay, yeah, we did, Ooh, wait, what? Councillor Mackin origin. Cause of death is a slash across the throat. That could have been him. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. You have to, it's a detective game, so you have to go around and question people and find evidence and then do a Phoenix Wright type thing at the end where you have to make up, or you have to put all the evidence together and then figure out who done it. And so far everything is very, very suspicious, but I don't have a lot of definitive concrete answers. Just that Carmelina has a lot of links to all of this. Everyone's been sliced up with a blade. The lacerations are all clean. They were done with a sharp, perfect blade, so it was Deinonegate. Or it must have been. They don't have any skin cells under their fingers. They were killed before they knew what was happening. The cuts matched the blade Henry was allegedly found with and took from Akiko. They could have been killed with the knife I found on Deinonegate. The type of lacerations on the victims match his blade. Okay, so there is a chance that he was actually the murderer the entire time, but because Carmelina, the architect, was the one that put it into motion, she would still be the one responsible for all this. I didn't expect to find a dead killer demon inside the council's penthouse. Oh, it did, really? A dead demon? It's been shot in the head. The bullet is stuck in the skull. It's a Fukada round, a high-powered bullet. There's a gun lying next to Leader Montserrat. There are hellish claws on its arms like knives. They're perfect as well. The claws are covered in blood. Starlight can run the blood. Several council members. The council were all killed with a perfect blade. This thing's claws could have done it. Damn it!
What the hell?
What the hell is this thing doing here? Does this have anything to do with Henry? He let the demons onto the island. Shinji is on the island, so the marshals definitely didn't catch them all. If the marshals missed Shinji, did they miss this killer demon too? God damn it. This crate is bizarre. It looks like it was hidden in this chest.
What the hell?
Did someone bring it here and hide it as a trap? It looks like the containment crate burst open, smashing open the chest.
The investigator is here.
If you could get a killer demon in here and find a way to release it at the right time, it would make a hands-free murder weapon. There are a number of restraints inside. The inside is covered with claw marks, so it was obviously agitated. The restraints have sacred wards on them. Those are used to subjugate demons. Is this where the killer demon came from? The claw marks match. If the killer demon came from this crate, it didn't kill the marshals downstairs. If the killer demon got here via this containment crate, it means it didn't go through the holy seals. Someone brought it through the seals and left it here. Someone planted a trap. When the council were vulnerable, someone released a psycho killer demon to attack them. Were they assuming no one will get into the crime scene afterwards, though? The crate leaves a trail of evidence.
Sure.
Did it matter, though? Is the presence of the killer demon enough to complete the plan? Or did they assume that the seals would never be opened again? They assumed I wouldn't be on the island investigating. Bad call. Yeah! Starlight is detecting dead zone residue from the crate. Right. Sorry about that. Starlight is detecting dead zone residue from the crate. This crate must have come from the demonology bunker in the dead zone. There were more in there. This crate has a remote receiver on the lock. Someone could have remotely activated it to open it. Okay. This receiver is the same number as the one Witness dialed at midnight last night. Witness opened a crate containing a killer demon remotely in the council penthouse. Holy shit. So now everyone is a suspect. But some more suspect than others. Damn. So many people. So many of them. So many of them could have done this. High Priestess and Councillor Gabriella Devotion. Cause of death is a deep laceration through the abdomen. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, I can't make the audio keep playing while tabbed out. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. So, do I actually need to investigate all the corpses or not? Because Councillor Kafka Memory! Oh no! He's the one whose blood I found. I thought he got away. Cause of death is a vertical laceration from his groin to ribcage. Most of his organs have spilled out. Ew. Gross. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. Councillor Lunatic Pope. I love these names. I mean, I'm glad that my name isn't Lunatic Pope, but, you know. Missing several fingers, which suggests he tried to defend himself from an attack with a blade. Cause of death is a deep horizontal cut through his head. Ew. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. Councillor Leon Disaster. Cause of death appears to be a blade taking off the front of his scalp, slicing through his brain. Christ. May the silent goat walk with you. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Helmets in this council used to traverse the second seal. Oh, okay. Pink petals, just like the ones downstairs. Does this put Yuri at the scene? He wears a hat with pink petals. God. This won't hold up in the trials without anything to back it up. I guess this is the fourth Holy Seal. What's the deal? There's a data port. Starlight might find something. Data port OS Syndicate OS Black Planet version. Interfacing, handshaking, authenticating. Welcome to Syndicate OS Black Planet. To deactivate the fourth Holy Seal barrier, please become godlike. Barrier? The barrier is freaking out. Become godlike? Please present godliness to bioscanner. It's checking to see if someone is biologically godlike. Error. Fourth Holy Seal is non-responsive. System has suffered a critical failure. Please reboot system. Leader Montserrat authorization required. The fourth Holy Seal is toast. Whatever happened last night did a number on it. People have been using Crying Grudge's flesh to pass through the barrier. But how did Henry get through the seal? Okay. So Montserrat. I don't know which one was Montserrat. Lunatic Pope. Nope. Pandora 2, cause of death is a horizontal slash across the stomach which emptied her of all her organs. May the silent goat walk with you. Oh yeah, there he is. They're all wearing the same robe, so yeah. Hi Montserrat. Cause of death is a sliced windpipe and artery. There's a gun lying next to him. There's a strange pendant around his neck. May the silent goat walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. So maybe he shot the demon then. But that might have been after he'd already had his throat slit. But also, you can't pick up the pendant, which I find a bit odd. I thought that would be more proof that you'd need to take with you, but oh well. So, I thought he'd be more important than this. I thought he'd give more evidence or something, but oh well. Okay, so we've now visited the council chamber. We know where a lot of these portals come up. We know that we found a demon there that was potentially released by Witness to the End, and we've also found pink flowers from Yuri's hat. We assume they're from Yuri's hat. because he's the only one that wears pink flowers on his hat. But of course, he could be getting framed. Like Witness of the End could have done this, because Witness to the End also used well, as far as I know anyway, the psychic death screams thing. Ooh. Don't know. It's really actually difficult to say. Oh wait, I've been through here already. I need to keep track of which of these doors do which. So this one doesn't work. Yeah. Civilian apartment, Carmelina's. Dinona Gates Lair. That's to the council headquarters. That's to the... this is just back into Thingy's room. Let's just have a look around his room. Just in case. Nope. Okay. A secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. Okay. So, we also know now that Lydia had a space helmet for some reason, so she was going through the second seal. Unless she was the one. Hey, Tara, and thank you. I've got a gun as well. It's my detective gun and my detective hat. So now we have plenty of evidence. We just need to actually go around and talk to people again and let them say, no, it wasn't me. I was just conveniently in the area at the time. It had nothing to do with me, because that's all they ever do. But let's go see. Because Yuri would never actually admit to it, because he never fucking does. But Lydia, we couldn't at least call out because we found her helmet. We found her tyre tracks. Oh, wait, no. Crap. I don't think I found the tyre tracks. Oh, I need to go and do the tyre tracks again. That's right. That was the other thing I needed to do. So I need to go find the tyre tracks. How you doing, Tara? Sorry, I'm so too excited. Whoa. Who breached the fourth holy seal? Oh, you won't know, but still. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? You mean the holy seal that Henry got through and then killed the council? Yes, that one. Who cares? That monster killed them. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, well, we know that's not true because we've also found your petals. Were you outside the council penthouse last night, Yuri? Of course I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect from your hat outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial. Of course it is. Yes, it is, freak. I won't stand up in court anyway. It won't stand up in court. We'll see. And then mystery. Know anything about demons on the island? The marshals killed them all. They should have killed Henry while they were at it. That would have been a bad idea because he's key to this whole conspiracy. And may you reach the moon. Bah. Okay. We could go speak to Dr. Doomjazz again, but I want to go speak to Carmelina. Oh, there's so many people I need to speak to and want to speak to now. They're all sus. They're all sussiest of sus. All such sussy barkers. Right. Right. We need to pick people to speak to in order. But because I've already gotten plenty of evidence now anyway, probably not all the evidence, because I've no doubt, I mean, mega sus. Oh yeah, they are mega sus. Gun to the Crying Grudge. Let's see, where was the obelisk computer remotely accessed from? Okay, so that, I'm assuming, is going to be the tyre tracks on top of the thing next to Sam's bar. I think it was next to Sam's bar. Child tracks, yeah, tyre tracks beside Sam's bar. So I can go and find that. Do 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 do. Need a phone. Hello, koala bear. Or koala bear. I don't think being a panda has anything to do with saying sus, she. Yes. Okay. So now we go to Sam's bar. And then we go find the tire tracks on the roof, or on the side of the thing, because that's proof, again, that Lydia was somewhere up there. I just need to make sure I know which of the whereabouts it was that his thing was. Let's have a look. Where is Sam's apartment? Sam, there you are. So, Sam. Yeah, the second holy seal with the obelisks, which I got up, like, ages ago. And Yuri outed himself as being the one that did it. Because I was like, yeah, you're right, you're not smart enough to know how to handle any of that, so how would you have done it? And Yuri was like, how dare you, I am smart, I am smarter than all the rest, it could only have been me that did it. And you're like, well, thanks. Come on, how do I get up? I shouldn't have gone this way, should I? God damn it. Ah! No! Stupid, stupid, stupid water. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid. Indeed. Well, I need to get myself some emotes eventually. Not like I need them at the moment. Nobody can use them, so... I mean, hell, even I can't use them. Let's just go this way. No, wait. I've just come from the bloody... There's no point in me doing that. Is it vain to want to use your own emotes in a channel? I wasn't sure, because I think if I got my own emotes, I'd be using them all the time, everywhere. Come on. Sam, where are you? Oh, wow, you're all the way up there. Okay. Right. On that cliff's edge, there are tire tracks. And they overlook the obelisks. Or they overlook something. I'm pretty sure it's the obelisks. And that means that Lydia was on that cliff activating them back when Yuri was supposed to be... Or back when she was supposed to be doing stuff for Yuri. Hey, Sam, you've already confessed. So that's good. How did I get up there again? How did I get up there again? There we go. I think. Yes, okay. I think... Oh no, I'm in the wrong... Am I in the wrong place? Oh, god damn it. Where did I see the... Where did I see the tire tracks? Oh, damn it. Where did I see them? Hater, help. No, wait. They must have been here, because this is where the obelisks are. So where are they? Yes! Hey, Shinji. What's going to happen to anyone you find guilty in the trials? They do look a lot alike. It's cute. The penalty will be death. The Syndicate takes a grave view on the mass murder of the Council. For some reason. Couldn't imagine why killing a bunch of people in one go could be a bad thing. Not that killing one person one at a time is any better, but you know what I mean. No, and I think people masquerade execution as justice. The death penalty is bloodlust. Pure and simple. It depends. I think that it is kind of... I mean, kind of. I don't like the death penalty. But simultaneously... I'm trying to do it from her point of view. But as I'm supposed to be her, I guess, you know, makes sense that she'd follow what I believe in. And class suppression. What? The people who are generally sentenced to death are of a lower societal class. It helps the elite keep them in their place. Keeps the fear pumping through them. It's true. Do you think the death penalty is right? You can't rehabilitate the dead. The idle lands help to rehabilitate you. I'm here working for the Syndicate, aren't I? I'm not sure doing anything to get out of exile is the same as rehabilitation. Peace! Boom! Okay, Lydia. Your time is up. There's a sketch of something in the dirt. What? It's been scrubbed out in a hurry. This overlooks the obelisks and nightmare computer. Was this a sketch of what the obelisks reveal? Ooh, Lydia. Tisk tisk. I wasn't expecting that. Tire tracks. This cliff overlooks the obelisks and the nightmare computer. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car. Okay, that's 2 pieces of evidence. Nice. If I'd missed that other one, that would have been even harder to find out. Looks like this is where the remote access into the obelisk terminal was from. A nice clear line of sight. Looks like Lydia found a spot up here 2 days ago and accessed the night computer that holds the secret to the second holy seal. Maybe the crime last night was set up in advance. Well, duh. Lydia, Lydia, Lydia. I expected better. Okay. Now we can get to it. And now we can go question people with a little bit more evidence that we can use to take them down. This is good. Oh, man. This is what it's been building up to, I hope. Witness took some of the god crying, so I need to go ask him. I need to go ask Lydia. And yeah, I need to go ask Lydia. So, Lydia so far is, again, looking pretty sus. Witness is always sus for a very large variety of reasons. It is exciting now that I've got the evidence instead of just going asking questions. And now I just need to figure out my way back again. Lydia. I mean, you're straight ahead, but you're not the closest one. Oh, bugger it. I've got 27 blood crystals. I guess I could afford to keep on zooming around just via like that, couldn't I? Yeah, they're all sus, and at this point in the game, usually you've narrowed down the sus from the not sus. But all it seems like at the moment is that all of them, in one way or another, tried to kill the council. And maybe some of them were better planned than others. And if if Witness to the End was the one that actually put the demon in there that killed them, hey God, then that means he was the only one that was successful in actually killing anyone. And in which case, that just means that they're all guilty. And it's like it was just a plan. And if Carmelina was the one responsible for everything, or at least not everything, but if she was the one responsible for the 10-year or more plan to take down the council, and she was beaten by Witness to the End, who just slid a demon in there, that means that she put all that planning to waste for nothing. Crap, where is Lydia? So down there. Beachfront. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of areas within these few places. There we go. Lydia, you've got some splaining to do. Hello. Right, let's hang out first, just in case, because we'll do pleasure then business. Friendly pleasure. Think you could ever go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? I have to know, don't I? Things changed while I was away. You shouldn't have to ask, LD. I told you that that life is long gone. What happened to us? You would never have asked that in the old days. The world turns, Lydia. Everyone is a suspect, especially you. You have so much going against you right now. Whatever, we're done. Oh well, relationship increased regardless, but not for the better. Okay. Okay, the second holy seal. Tire tracks. What are your tire tracks doing up on the cliff overlooking the obelisks? Why do you want to know, LD? Why do you think you've done something bad? They hold the secret to the second holy seal, and I found tire tracks putting you there. LD, I go all over the island. It's a nice view there. So you didn't go there to access the obelisks? Nope. Question, space helmet. Do you often like to dress up in space helmets? What are you talking about, LD? I found a space helmet that smells of your perfume. A space helmet? Why is that on the island? You need one to get through the second holy seal. Did you use it to go through the seal? I've never seen a space helmet, never mind wore one. Then why does it smell of your perfume? No idea, LD. Someone planted it as evidence. You said your perfume is a unique blend that only you know the recipe for. Yes! Which one meme? Which one meme did I remind you of? You said your yeah. How else? How could someone else have planted it? Sorry, I can't help you, LD. Oh, you bitch! Yes, of course you can't. I've got you dead to rights, and you know it. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? I don't know. The Holy Seal's kept secret, the mystery. Know anything about demons on the island? Not a thing. Maybe didn't the marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? You pain in the ass! Yeah, yeah, that one. The Charlie one from what's it called? Always Sunny. Anyway, yeah. God. Okay, that annoyed me. That really annoyed me. Not the meme. Just that. We literally have you. It's your perfume in the space helmet. Only you have the perfume. Your car was up on the thing, and you'd written a sketch of the obelisks in the dirt, and then tried to scratch it out. You were in trouble. This is your fault. And if it's not your fault, you are in cahoots with someone. I'm gonna get you for it. Right, while I'm down here. Yeah. While we're here, let's go speak to Acid. God, this is still so frustrating. I know they need to deny it, but after a while you would think they would break down from bloody lack of confidence. Got time for a chat, Crimson? You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lands. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought on the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favourite. Enrapturing manga. Ooh, do love some manga. Nagoshi's helicopter. A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Yeah, I'm interested. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in exile? You guys. I mean, I did up until you started murdering people. The old gang. We live in the shadow of genocidal gods. Praise be, of course. But you guys made it better. It was a different time back then. The islands were a mess, but it was us against the world. The Syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened. A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down, though. It didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All of the Syndicate got boring in one way or another. Once the rat started cracking the whip about building better islands, Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doom Jazz only knows so many tricks, like sleeping with people. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. It wasn't my fault I found true love. I'm sorry for following my heart. I didn't realise. I thought we were just fooling around. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Is that an invitation? It's been an aeon, but we can still pick up where we left off, if only once before this island ends. Woo! Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in the place to make long-term life decisions. Not at this point. But hell, as long as you don't mind a few minutes. I missed you, Crimson. I missed you too, lady. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island. Not like I'm married anymore. Enrapturing manga. Okay. There's no... Oh, bugger. Oh well. Mystery of the Dead Killer Demon. Island Demons. We've got the inside track on demons on the island. You mean Shinji? Let's start with Shinji. He's a little arsehole, but he's harmless. Why is arsehole not? Oh well. Achievement get. Is it only those two? I thought there were more to sleep with. Although, it's not like I would want to sleep with any of the rest. They're all jerks. You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so we avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything. So what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons? On the island? I assumed the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. Other demons. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have gotten into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of viscera. Viscera. Is it viscera or viscera? Or can it be pronounced both ways depending on accent? What do you know about secret demonology labs? Ooh, I know! I've been to one! I know one! Me! Choose me! I can tell you! You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses and Carmelina's blood vials? Yay! Good work, lady. I've been in it, but I don't know how it was kept a secret. I think it was an old panic room Carmelina designed into the island. I've never been in there, but I realised Witness was up to something a while back. That seems pretty much on point. He managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start down this dark path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the island and causes the end of a paradise. I need to find out more. So I need to go back down to the lab. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Although at this point, I don't like being lied to. I'm pretty pissed about that. And who breached it? You know what you know? It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret? Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure, it just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying, trying to cover up their asses now that you're here. Time to uncover some asses. One of my favourite hobbies, I'm sure. Go get him, Tiger. Well, at least she admitted that she knew and didn't need to lie about it. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Unless she, of course, is telling me that to throw me off, which is always a possibility. I don't know, I still want to trust Acid Jazz more than anyone else, but... Scarlet Acid more than anyone else. I don't need to speak to Sam again, I don't think, because what would be the point? But... Witness. Let's go speak to Witness, because Witness, at least, has some info we can garner from him. So, where can I take you? Witness, Syndicate. There's only one. Oh well. So Witness, we know, had something to do with the psychic death screams trauma stuff. Where are you? 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 God, I hate this bloody map. Oh, wait a minute. Duh! Okay. Hi, Witness. Thanks to that plant, it's still doing pretty well. Although I haven't watered it in a while. You said it was a magic plant, right? Why is that? Anyway, your alibi. Carmeline's presence. Carmeline was in your apartment all last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmeline had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her? I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Did you see the elevator every time I have come to... Did you hear the elevator every time I have come to speak to you? Now that you present that question to me, I am surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. Carmelina's motive. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago? No, we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago. I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed. Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I didn't pay much attention. The Syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern. Where did she isolate herself? She has always built herself a little hideaways in the islands, places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. The Demon Zone. Or, you know, the corridors, but I doubt it. Death screams. Witness, I need to talk to you.
Sure.
What do you know about this device that I found? It looks like it records the death screams you suffer from and replays them. It's been fitted with a directional speaker that allows them to be targeted. I found it pointed at Henry's cell. Doomjazz hypothesized that someone possessed by a demon would be agitated by it and have a spike of adrenaline. Sounds perfect for whipping Henry into a frenzy when Akiko went to execute him, giving him a chance to escape. The death screams are torture. I would never inflict them on anyone else. So you're denying it? Of course. There's no evidence that I placed or used the device. Or is there? No, I guess not. At the moment. The Fourth Holy Seal? What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Lovedyes. It is one of the Council's secrets. The carved flesh. A god told me you went and carved off some flesh. What's up with that? Not your concern. I vehemently disagree. Fine. The islands die and I want to know why. Demons come to us and rot our triumphs. Do gods attract them? Does keeping one on the island make demonic invasions more likely? Why carve his flesh? Seems like a sin. I needed to study it. You can feel the cosmos when you look at the flesh of one of our lords. He is linked to the stars. Is he a magnet? What did you find? Nothing. The holiness of a lord should never have been questioned. Can I verify this is true? I conducted the research in private. I don't like the sound of this, witness. No. So, we know all three of these. Know anything about demons on the island? Demons? I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. The marshals exterminated them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. Well, we also know about your demonology bunker. We found the hidden bunker you've been using to study a killer demon in. That is nonsense. No, it isn't. It has a blood vial lock coded to yours and Carmelina's blood vials. Care to explain? Don't play games. That is an old panic room that Carmelina installed on the island. I am not comfortable talking about the times I used to spend with her, but that was our own hideaway for a time. Ooh, you romantic bugger. I don't know anything about illegal demonology studying in there. No demonology, just romanceology? What does that mean? I don't know. It sounded better in my head. I don't know. I think it sounded pretty good outside her head. Midnight call. You dialed the number blah 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 at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, you do. You unleashed that killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone is trying to frame me. Of course they are. Bollocks. Well, I should have known that would happen. Because of course it did. Of course it would. May you fly with destroyed Eden. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, I should have known that was going to happen, but nevertheless. Akiko. Yes. So, or should we go speak to Carmelina now? Carmelina might be the better choice. Because Carmelina, at least we can get some more evidence out of regarding... oh, what was it? Oh, what else have I got? How did Henry get through the seal? A demon expert. Which demon expert? Oh, wait! Grace! Grace, whatever her name is. Grace is the one that's on the... she's the one that's still in the Golden Tower. Or the Golden... the Slaughterhouse. So if I can ask her about the demons and everything else... And I will go and speak to Carmelina as well, because she is at least partially responsible for Grace's death. And also because of her son. One whose name I've already forgotten, but he was a JoJo freak. We want to go in. Okay. Let's see what we get. Probably nothing. Hello, Carmelina. Should we hang out? No. Murder of Grace Bloodlines. The wedding ring. Architect, when did your marriage with Witness end? Why are you asking? Working on something. I assume you'll cooperate. About 9 years ago. And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. Hey! Okay, that was good enough proof for me. She was the only one there with Grace at the time of her murder. Because Akiko had stepped out, and she was alone with her and the demon, who was unconscious or restrained or something. But the photo that Doomjazz took, which was confiscated by Akiko, had a picture of Grace's throat, which had uneven marks on it, uneven fingers, or uneven fingerprints, one of which had a ring on it. So therefore, we know now that Carmelina must have been the one to kill Grace. Corridors. What if I said that there were secret trans-dimensional corridors crisscrossing the island? I'd say you've spent too long in the scorching sun. So you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, so nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what? A total fantasy? We'll see. I am British. But thanks for noticing. Right. And god flesh. Want to tell me what you do in carving flesh from a god? How dare you accuse me of a vile crime like that? That is the height of heresy. Crying Grudge said it himself. No such thing happened. I think it did. Then you will need some evidence. You are accusing the leader of the Syndicate of one of the worst crimes imaginable. Temporary leader. I think the word of a god is more than hers. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, investigator. It is not my place to know. If no one knows how to get into the council building and the next island's already built with a new council building, how will the new council get into it? A good question. If the seals on the next island cannot be breached, we will rebuild the council building. The perfect next island already sounds less than perfect. Perfection requires adaptability. We will adapt. Okay. Let's just go for the obvious stuff. Can you tell me about the secret panic room experiment? Where did you hear that? People talk. I abandoned that a long time ago. It was designed to be a bunker of sorts. My plan was to dot them around the islands in case of attack. Syndicate members could hide in them. Okay. But there was only one built that we found, so I've been in your bunker. And Doomjazz has been in mine, as has Scarlet Acid. Why was it coded only to witnesses, Blood Vial? It embarrasses me to say it, but it was a lover's retreat. Well, that's what he said, so... I disliked the design as a bunker and dropped my plan for them. It sat unused. Spending time there with Witness felt illicit, exciting, but it didn't work out. I haven't been in there in years. So I saw in the logs I pulled from it. So you definitely weren't experimenting on a killer demon in there. Absolutely not. What about demons? Besides the one that resides within the killer, alleged killer, because he seems less and less like the killer every piece of new information we get. Nothing has been proven yet. He's still an alleged killer. Quite. The Marshals did an exemplary job of wiping the demons out. It was not enough to stop the corruption, though. Okay, so we'll hang out now and see if she gives us something more. Can I ask you something, Architect? What is it? How can you be so sure that the next island will be perfect? There are no certainties in architecture and design. I think there should be. I think that's the whole point of architecture, is to make sure that whatever you build stays built. Otherwise, it's not really a good job, and it's not a building I would want to enter. And for a giant island, that would be doubly true, because you wouldn't want it, falling apart or something. So, yeah. There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. We can never be sure that the design for the next island will be perfect. Why are people calling it Perfect 25? The mind always looks for reassurance. Something concrete to hold on to. The world's chaotic and people crave respite. We believe we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The Syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success. A sign of perfection. Do you think it will be perfect? As close as we've come to it, the Syndicate has so many problems to solve with the islands. Our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around us. Can the Syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? It won't fail, hypothetically. Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection. Huh. Investigator. Yay! Gonna probe her. Something you want to tell me? I wasn't truthful. Witness used that bunker for an illegal study of demons. Of course he did. He wanted to find out all we could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the Syndicate, there has been zero tolerance on demons. The misknowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. I wonder if killer demon is just the name of what we found, or if it's like an actual title or name for that type of demon. I haven't set foot in there for years, since before he started. Where did he get a killer demon? He trapped one. I don't know how. I kept his secret. He still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Island 24 ceases to exist. Henry's demon had already done irreparable damage to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more. What about Witness? I put it out of my mind. We fell apart and each other's matters became private again. Okay, so she's blaming Witness again. And yeah, I mean, I definitely hope that the payoff at the end is big, because it's building up to a lot of stuff. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? I don't think he did. I don't think he did actually kill them. Because he got shot in the chest, and the only person with a gun was, what was his name? Montserrat. As far as I know, anyway, he was the only person in the room with a gun who was still in the room. And both he and the demon were shot in the head. But it's always possible that the demon killed the entirety of the Syndicate, aside from Montserrat. Montserrat shot the demon, and then whatever his name is also got shot. Ditagnon. What was his name? No. Crap, what was his name? It's not the Syndicate members I'm looking for. I already know he's alive. I can't believe he's not on here. Oh, case files. Thank you. There we go. Dinonegate. Yeah, so Dinonegate. I think Dinonegate killed Montserrat after he'd been shot by Montserrat. And I think Montserrat killed the demons. So there's a good chance that he managed to kill everyone. Or he managed to kill Montserrat, but the demon killed everyone else. Montserrat killed the demon. He then shot Dinonegate, who maybe appeared behind him. Dinonegate slashed his throat and then made his way out as he was dying. And that's my current theory anyway, but that doesn't lead up to all the other links going around, all the other stuff that still needs to be figured out. Because there's still loads of different people to speak to. I don't really think I need to speak to Sam again, because Sam... Why? We've already screwed everything out of Lydia. Oh, that's true. So there's a chance that some of them were actually killed by the demon. The others were killed by Dinonegate, because he must have been very stealthy. So maybe Dinonegate got there and started killing, and then at the same time, or just a few moments later, Montserrat blew the lock on the cage and let the demon out. Akiko. Go find a phone and warp over to Akiko. And then I don't really need to go back to Dr. Doomjazz, but I do need to go up to Grace Bloodlines again to speak to her, because she has information on demons, so she could probably tell us a little bit more about the demons we need to see. Desolation Cell. Right, so let's go question Akiko and see what she has to say. hopefully it'll be at least intriguing enough to be worth listening to. Hello. I hope you're ready to give us the information we need, because you're all on ice. Well, you all will be. Confiscated photo. Why did you confiscate the photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from Doom Jazz after the examination?
Do you want to die?
She was murdered by someone possessed by a demon. Anything related to demonic possession is classified. Is that standard procedure or just for evidence that doesn't tie into official story? Standard procedure. You think you're really smart and clever with your snide insinuations, but you're not. You're wrong. Okay. Well, you wouldn't know anything about the Fourth Holy Seal, or you say you wouldn't. Si che contieza asta? Sorry? I said, what does it matter? Whatever this was, this labby got through it and needs to be executed. I murder languages. Serios tribui sate aduni nenorchito.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Thanks for your help. Okay. And then demons. Know anything about demons on the island? We exterminated them. Okay. Right. Well, that was about what I expected, to be honest. But I also did expect her to, you know, turn down the photo, but it was still worth asking about. And then Henry probably won't have anything else to say, but... Forbidden Tome. I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it? Are you for fucking real? Is this one big fucking joke to you? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? I was doing some fucking demon fuckingology.
Sure.
Who gave it to you? A stranger. We went through this already.
I don't like
Is this where your memory fails you? Don't get cute. Okay. Well, I thought he was going to tell us about Yuri. Yeah, I love Henry too. He's like the one character here that is actually semi-relatable. Henry, do you know the name Aiz Kiwami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Looks like it. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He took his own life a few years ago. I'm sorry. When did he take his own life? Fucking perfect! At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did. What fucking ever. Okay. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? What the fuck is that? One of the Barry... Uninterested? Get with the program. I have no memory. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And what about demons? I did not see Aiz's apartment. Besides me. No one about demons besides me? No, okay. You are the bad guy. I shouldn't be giving you a Liverpudlian accent, but I like Scouse. Badly. I like doing Scouse badly. So where's Aiz Kiwami's apartment? Because we can go check that out. At least I don't think I've seen Aiz Kiwami's apartment. Side of the council building. Oh wait! No wait, I don't think I have seen that. Oh wait a minute! Or have I? Have I seen that? Have I looked in? Side of the council building. Around here, or... Because this is the council building, isn't it? No, it's the Syndicate HQ. Is the council building that one over there? Ah. Run, 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 I need to go speak to Grace as well, who is still up on the side window balcony. So not up here then? Or is it over there? Doesn't look like it's going to be around here. I still want to know how to get up there. Oh wait, or is that the... Ah. So I know that it's... What do I? I don't know. Shit. I've already found the evidence on this roof, far as I know. So I went looking for stuff up here at one point in the last... Yeah. Yeah. So just more tyre tracks.
That's strange. I need to investigate this.
Yeah, I've already checked. I was looking for the for Ice Kiwami's apartment, but I don't know where that is. But I could have already found it and just not remembered. Inventory, upgrades, relics. No. Nothing about crime scenes. It's just. I'll do a quick check because I want to actually find all this evidence now. Ice Kiwami's family apartment. Left to the main entrance of the council building. Main entrance of the council building. So which one is the... Because the Syndicate HQ is different to the council building, right? Am I right? I'm pretty sure. To the left of the council building. Why is it raining all of a sudden? Okay, I'm on top of it. Alright. Ah! No! 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 Damn it. Okay. Right, so to the left of the council building. Seeing any doors that I hadn't already entered, so... At least I think. Of the council building. Here, is it? No, that's not. Left of the building. Left of the council building. I like a lot of the sax and the jazz here. Nope. Left of the council building. All these doors are not enterable. This is not to the left of the council building. Across the bridge and then to the left. There is nothing to the left, is there? Yeah, there is nothing to the left, it's just that. Unless you go up and then there's... Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, wait. Yay! Okay. Ice Kiwami's. The bio in Starlight Forum says that he took his own life. Unheard of for a council member. Was he hiding something? I feel really bad for Henry now, by the way, knowing that his dad's died. Because he didn't really... He was pissy at life in general, which is his right, because he's had a pretty crap life on this island. But then knowing that the only person who was in any remote position to help you, your dad, who you never actually knew, but is a syndicate member, killed himself. That really sucks. There are records of 2 births. The names are redacted. The births occurred a couple of years apart. The first one was 27 years ago. Okay. So that's good. So we do know that both Henry... What are tampered birth records doing in the apartment of a council member that took his own life? If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a big stinking clue about something. Duh. There's 2 of them. Yep, so we know one of them is Henry and one of them is Diganongate. Digate. Whose children are being hidden? And who tampered with them? Dinonagate. Thank you. So Dinonagate and Henry. Dinonagate and Henry. Oh, the seals again. Okay. How did Henry get through the seal? Was it opened? Any evidence in the area? Speak to the marshals. Okay. Honestly, I was expecting to be further along than this by now. I thought I'd at least be at the trial. I mean, I could always go to the trial, but I don't know how much guessing I'm supposed to do when I finish or by the time I've collected all the evidence. But also, I really don't want to make a mistake. Halt. Yep. Akiko's alibi. Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder? Yes, she returned here after Henry escaped. Okay. Got a way to prove that? Our word is all you need. Hard to believe the word of a Grand Marshal's loyal troop. What do you want, freak? Phone records. I want Akiko's phone records for last night. They are classified. You can't... I'm the investigator. Grand Marshal Akiko is our leader, not you. Can someone just get judgment to come down here and just shoot these people? Because past a certain point, if you're obstructing an investigation put forward by the leader of the council, the person that oversees law and order on the island, you're just asking for trouble, surely. Ay, ay, ay. Marshal testimony, Kiko's phone location. So we know that that's not true. Carmelina, secret corridors. So this is all information that we've got, but it doesn't really help us lead to anything that's like, you know, that we can actually use to pin someone down. Because they've all still got guilty evidence around them. So... wide eyes, well, we know that. But let's go and speak to Grace, because we actually can, because she knows about demons. Oh, wait! Doomjazz, of course. One of the last times I might actually have to speak to him, I hope. I hope. I mean, not that I don't like speaking to Doomjazz, but there's only so much, really, that I should have to speak to him for. Really? Come on, over the island. There we go. Yeah, so Doomjazz will be able to tell us about the tampered records, hopefully, whether or not he could explain why Aiz Kiwami had them. Don't need to know about that. And don't need to know about that. Nope. Okay, never mind. They should really not give you little exclamation markers when it doesn't really pertain to the case. That is just a big waste of time. But I thought, of all people, he could help me with the tampered records of someone's, you know, the two people's birth. But, oh well. Now, who else? I guess we could go speak to Sam, because Sam, at least, he might have a clue as it says, where was it? Akiko said Lydia and Sam were meeting in secret at the farm. Why? Maybe they're enjoying the beach? The farm. The farm. The agri-fields? Wait, I found a... No, wait, I found a thing over there. I mean, there's something at the agri-fields that I should be looking for on behalf of them. Huh. Okay. So yeah, whatever her name is, Grace. I forget what she goes by now. One last kiss, I think. One last little kiss. So we'll go speak to One Last Kiss / Grace / quote unquote Henry's alleged victim, who is more likely Carmelina's by this point. Oh man, there's so many different links here, literally. It is that meme with Charlie and the corkboard and all the different strings leading to different things. It is the fucking meme. Totally. Now, if you remember where you asked about them, then tell me. There's only so much investigating that I want to keep doing, and I want to just get on with it. And at the moment I'm doing my best not to just bring up a whole guide, just so I can just push through it that way. And at this point I'm thinking maybe that would be a better case, because I'm getting through this very slowly. I did actually think I'd have made more progress than this by now, or at least gotten up to the actual trial. Hello, Grace. Yep. Case files. Oh wait, demonology. Let's go demonology first. Demon proofing. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Travelling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons possessive, don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island. Oh, they corrupt it. And the island becomes corrupted. The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels the corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons. Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection. The marshals will be busy. And so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit. That's not my priority. It will be. God deception. How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes. The victim's dreams are filled with visions of gods. They become the demon's thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realise it has happened. It is subtle, insidious. That's how it was with me. The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are a criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. That would also explain Yuri. Again. It did, thank you. Okay. So that was all for demonology? Yeah. Okay, and then Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night? Everyone's lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He'll have been logged if he did. I checked that. Who opened the third seal? Do you know anything about the third holy seal? Who could get through there? A special lock requires an unusual key. Wait, did I not go through the third holy seal? Is that why? Have I still got to go through that with Aiz Kiwami's blood? Is that why? I just skipped it by going right through the corridors. Do you know anything about the fourth seal? Godliness. How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go to places others can't. How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry? What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How could the Syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? Ooh. Okay. It's more info. And that does mean that he would get through fairly easily and wouldn't be held up by anything. Even with... so if he has the blood of Aiz Kiwami because he's his offspring, then he would also be able to get through the final gate. Not that it really matters because he didn't do it. I'm certain. Did you see the doctor last night? His clinic holds a secret. Well, we know that. Mystery of the dead kill demons. Know anything about demons? I was wondering when you'd encounter them. Them? I have seen a lot of things. Watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumours? A secret demonology research room run by someone that it shouldn't be. I heard them. There's a secret in the dead zone, but there's a problem with it that isn't there. The dead zone's off limits. You need the correct key to get in and you'd be logged. I've already been in there. Precisely. What if there was another way though? A tunnel perhaps? What tunnel? Do you like to drink? Oh, for God's sake. I know all this. Witness is going somewhere he shouldn't. Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy. Ciphering all that, Witness has been using the tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use the secret demonology lab. I know that. I've done that. I'm so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. I just wish you'd get on with it. And also not keep asking questions that I've already figured out. Grand Marshal. Speak to the Grand Marshal. See if you believe... Carmelina. Yours Witness. Crimson. Should speak to our investigator. Lydia and Sam. Nope. Witness. Nope. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? The council building's awash with the blood. Investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets did the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Oh, okay. Well, she's failing. Got time to chat. I have all the time in the world if the world ends. I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You were our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Because I'm part of the... well... because I'm sexy. Are you saying I wouldn't catch your eye? The gods work in esoteric ways. Maybe yes, maybe no. Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you, a key that would unlock the Syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. The only god. He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing. Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. Okay. May you always live in the shadow, may you reach the moon. Okay. So now... witness is still to be asked. Let's go and talk to Sam again, because we still know about him and the farm, but the farm could be something I have to go and inspect. That could be the agriculture area, is what I'm thinking anyway. There you are. Yep. Come on, Sam. There you are. So if Sam has anything else interesting to say... nope. Nope. Ah, there we go. A god flesh. And tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom. Oh, there were more than one lump of flesh. This was Witness's flesh. It's on the bridge next to the agri-fields. Okay, I'll go and check there next. What flesh? Sammy? I don't know what you're talking about, LD. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plant it there? Did you plant it there? Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about. That I believe, because that we know was Witness. Witness and Carmelina were the only people that we can think of who took flesh. And, well, aside from Montserrat, who had it as pendant, I guess. But yeah, so he doesn't know what that's about. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? I don't know anything. No one does, do they? Know anything about demons? There shouldn't be any demons. Okay. Well, that was also... oh, probe. Maybe something you want to tell me? I'm sorry, I wasn't truthful. I was holding that flesh for someone. Yes, for Witness, we know. That isn't original, Sammy. Why do you have god flesh? I was asked to store it for someone. It was Witness. Why did Witness ask you to store that flesh? He came to me and said it needed to be stored. He didn't tell me anything else. We already knew that. So that's still good. And you just accepted it without question? I didn't know what it was, did I? He gave me a box and said it needed to be kept secret for the good of the Syndicate, wasn't it? Didn't it strike you as suspicious? Witness is an old friend. You'd do anything for old friends, wouldn't you? This is suspicious as hell, Sammy. It's the truth, isn't it? I have no idea. Well, I do. So, okay. At least now we have further proof that Witness was the one that took the flesh. Not that we really needed it because we have the word of a god, but anyway. So, bridge at the agri-fields. And the agri-fields are... further north. Okay. So I can just run... I think straight across, maybe? Maybe I'm meant to go the other direction. No, I'm meant to go north. Bugger. Okay. I'm meant to go this way. Right. So then once we find the bridge for the agri-fields, we find whatever it was that the Daybreaks were keeping secret up there. And then we get them to spill their guts. If we don't get to the end or to the trial and uncover everything in the next hour, then I'm going to basically just cover everything I can by myself and then put all the evidence together and do the trial in the next stream, because I really don't want it to be another 3-hour-long evidence gathering thing on top, or, you know, another hour-long evidence gathering. Evidence gathering followed by the actual trial, which will probably take, well, Heiter said it's going to take 3 hours anyway. Oh, for God's sake. Need the phone. Where's the phone? So why is it so bright? Because I do definitely want to get through this, and I want to do it on stream because I've got other people watching the VODs who want to know how it ends, so I definitely want to, you know, do the whole thing on stream. Okay, so which bridge? So there are multiple bridges. Is it a bridge somewhere else? Oh wait, that bridge? The big green bridge? Ah, no. Damn it. There's nothing down here. I'm hearing more noise. I think I've already checked all the phones, so I wouldn't have another phone to check out. Or as I know, anyway. Nope. That's a very unpleasant sound, though. Big, big bridge. The beach. Big, big bridge. Not that one. If I can get up there. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Right. It's always during these segments, the actual hunting stuff down thing, that when I'm trying to find whatever it is I'm supposed to be looking for, Crimson, I go much quieter because there's so much to try and process. So much to think about during the process. There's nothing in there, as I know, can't get in. Under the bridge. Maybe under there. But now I'll have to go back again. Not around here. Maybe under here. No, guess not. Huh. This is the farm, isn't it? The agri-fields. The other side of the bridge, so over there. Oh well, back into the water. Okay. That's a really annoying sound. Okay. So we'll check the other side underneath the bridge. And then, if it's proof that we can use against Lydia and Sam, then we know where to take it. Aha! Is this... What's this? Some kind of message in a bottle. Let's see. These seem to be lyrics. The theme of the song appears to be doing anything you can to leave your home and get away. Breaking the cycle, finding something new, going on a shopping spree, never coming back. Signed by the Daybreaks. Lydia and Sammy sound like they're unhappy here. Maybe they were looking for a way out of the syndicate? I don't think that's enough. We already knew that. It's not really damning proof and conclusive evidence, is it? Seriously, if that was it. Yeah, if that was it, then that's kind of weak. Because we already knew they were looking for a way out. So that felt like kind of a meh. Yeah, not so impressed with that. So what else? We still need to figure out the birth records. I thought that would be Dr. Doomjazz, but apparently not. We can get into the third seal though, because we have Aiz Kiwami's blood. So let's go back there, and we'll go through the second seal and get into the third seal. Let's see what's in the sealed room. Do. Oh, I have broken through it. Never mind. Wait, where's the...
That's weird.
Oh, wait, you've already checked this.
What the hell? That's strange. The investigator is here.
Yep, we know. Okay, I forgot that the actual thing's on the other side there. So that would have been how to get in the first place. So I wouldn't have been able to check this and check the syndicate room without actually getting through here first anyway. Or without finding that entryway. That really would have screwed up the whole investigation, wouldn't it? It doesn't seem like minimal evidence missed. That seems like a massive chunk of a puzzle. It's a good thing I actually went and searched for the bunker, for the gauntlets, and for the pile of dirt that I had to dig my way into. Dang. If I get through all of this and it turns out that Shinji is the one that killed everyone, I'm going to be pissed. Gonna be like Jar Jar Binks on the Jedi Council or something. Or being the strongest Sith. The only 3 people left to talk to still. And who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Why is there a damaged grate at the council penthouse? Is there any evidence in the area? So the damaged grate, that again was up in the council penthouse, but it was up on the first floor. And I don't remember there being any evidence leading to it or being around it, because I jumped off of it. What's up, sniper? Ladder, and let's see. Beach around the pond house. I'm not qualified to answer that question, bro. Sorry. Not really something you should ask in polite company either. I want to go figure that out yourself. Let's see where else to go. You already know it's been opened. Wait, crap. Knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. Ah! There's no blood in it, probably washed away in the last high tide. The blade is damaged though, it has nicks along it. Shame, this was a nice knife once. The damaged grate on the balcony is right above here. Was the knife used to open it? Hello, fish. I don't remember seeing fish in the game before. Okay, so that's... Well, Lydia's not looking too good here, but... Again, she couldn't have possibly got in there because there was still way too much that she didn't actually have access to. So unless she was actually the mastermind in all of this, which I mean, weirder things have occurred. But would she really have gone and could she have really put together... There are too many other bigger pieces at play here for her and Sam to have put this together themselves. I wish I could just, like, say, hey Lydia, I need to talk, and just use the phone for that instead of having to pay a blood crystal and fly over there. Let's speak to you on the docks. Where are the docks? Shh. But yeah, there's two... Oh, crap. Are you... Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. I was worried I ended up back on the other side of the island. Yeah, so there's too many bigger pieces at play here to just blame Lydia and Sam for all this. Because wanting to get out of a little thing that they're in, the little issue they're in, would not lead them to concoct a plan that took 15 years, I think? Or something at this point. And I don't think writing a song is good enough proof that they killed anyone. There's a good reason for them wanting to get out, and there's a good chance that she was trying to find her way through, but... Been writing lyrics, Lydia? What do you mean, LD? I found these lyrics in a bottle. Lyrics in a bottle, yeah. No way, that's embarrassing. I should have known the tide around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning. Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know. And who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Knife! I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam. You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared? Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished. Convenient. Do many things vanish around here, or is just a knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside a crime scene? You never lost something before? Oh, hey, Red! Thanks for the raid. How you doing? How'd things go? How was your drawing in the end? And hey, hello everyone. I'm Jack. I'm currently a detective. Otherwise, usually I'm just a panda. But I can be both. How you doing? How is everyone today? Yeah, come on, LD. You never lost anything before? Do you know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for a combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on a car, you know? Hiya, CC! And hiya, Coro! How you both? Hope you're both good too. Oh, thank you, Coffin! And welcome to the casino. It was closed today because of murder. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just enjoying this. We're hopefully getting towards the end because I want to try and get the trial done by Friday, because this will be something I stream again on Friday because I just want to get it done because it's already been like 3 or 4 streams and it's kind of dragging on, but I'm also super curious and I'm getting quite deep into it now. Can I have it back? It's sentimental. Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence. And there was a grate opened with it. Do you know anything about the opened grate on the council building? Where your knife was? Grate? Maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it. Not sure why you'd think I'd know anything about that. I've got a scenario. It involves you, the council, a knife, and blood. Lots of blood. If I've got a scenario in my head that you fit into. Does that scenario include proof? Well, you had a space helmet, which was required to get through the second seal. You have kept on saying how badly you want to get off the island. Your tyre tracks were found on the roof of 2 different buildings where you were needed to be in order to commit said crime. And no, you're right. No proof whatsoever. And we'll find out in the trials. But for now, you're on my watch list. Ha. So who else is there still to go? So Witness, Acid, and Sam. But I don't really want to go back to Sam. I've still got to... Okay, wow, I've almost found everything. I just need to figure out who had, or why did Ai's Kiwami have 2 birth records with redacted names on them. Both of whom were his bastard children. One of whom was demon-possessed. And the other one was an actual assassin. And both of whom were plotted by their mother. Okay, well, I'm near Crimson Acid, so I can go and speak to Crimson Acid. I hope that's the case, because otherwise it's going to be another pain in the ass. But at least I have the funds available to use it, which is very important. Otherwise, if I didn't have the funds, I'd be trekking around the island for another 20 minutes. Yeah, no, in, yes. I love air dodging, or the air dash. Okay, Crimson. I know we just slept together, but I need more info. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. Who opened the 3rd seal? Birth records! Who can modify birth records on the island? What kind of modification? Redactions. Scrub the identifiers. Doomjazz is the one that fills in and signs off on the birth records. If it was done at the time, it would have been him. I went to him, but of course he didn't know about this, so... Have you got redacted records? Jealous? Curious how you have them and I don't. I poked around in an apartment. Don't be coy. If you want to help, tell me more. Ai's Kiwami. Well, there's the link. Him and Doomjazz are tighter than tight. If Ai's put his dick anywhere he shouldn't have and needed to hide it, Doomjazz could have helped. Is there a way I can prove who tampered with the records? Not likely. Why did Ai's take his own life? I see your train of thought. We don't know. He jumped from the roof of the HU. That's a long fall. Foul play? No, there were witnesses. Surely you have some suspicions? I think he made some mistakes and realised how much trouble he was going to be in. I think he had let too many secrets slip and been in too many people. There were only so many indiscretions you can hide. And if you want some free advice, don't talk to Doomjazz about this. He owed Ai's his life and he won't appreciate you prying. I have a job to do. I know, it's just advice. Well, I've already pissed Doomjazz off once and he refused to tell me about it. So, if I don't talk to him about it, then... Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I thought it had crashed for a second there. Oh, it reminds me. Save. Oy. I hadn't saved in 2 hours. I would have been screwed. Oh, God. Right. So I don't really have many other options now, because, yeah. So notes are all done. I could go and speak to Doomjazz. I don't think anyone else is really in dire need of talking to. I can go and speak to Witness to the end. Oh, but Doomjazz doesn't... I can't speak to Doomjazz anyway. He won't say anything. So I can go and do my last... Oh, yeah, I should. I need another 14 followers for that, though. And I also need another... I need to have an average of 3 hours... Or no, 3 people watching per however many hours I've streamed. So I'm still a ways off of that. But I'm getting there. And that's what's important. With help from my friends. So thank you, everyone. Syndicate apartments, yes. And this time I know that Witness to the End is located straight upwards. Yeah. Last time I was looking around for him for like 3 minutes. Okay. Wow. There's no elevator music. Okay, Witness. What have you got to tell me? Who breached it? Godflesh! Why did you give Sam a piece of Godflesh to hide? What did he tell you? You first. I needed somewhere to store the flesh. I am worried that there are people in the Syndicate that would sabotage my research. Who? I have nothing concrete. And the why? That awful nickname, Perfect 25. The desire for perfection now. They don't want someone proving the council wrong. So you didn't use it with Sam to breach the 4th Holy Seal? This is the first I've heard of it being used with the 4th Seal.
I don't like this.
We'll see about that. You finally spurted your flat. Spurted? You're going to have to be a little bit clearer. We'll see about that. It's during the dead killer demon. Testimony evidence. Witness, I have testimony that you were using the secret bunker for demonology research. Oh, sorted. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it done. No more trouble with your landlord, I hope. From who? Who do you think? Whatever you think you know, you don't. I always work for our holy masters. This has nothing to do with the murder of the council, though. I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse with the victim's blood all over its claws. You think you're onto something, but you don't know what you're talking about. Then why don't you tell me? If you think you have some wild conspiracy theory, you will need to prove it in the trials. I won't talk further about this. See you in court, witness. Okay. May you fly with the strain. Aside from all the, Oh. Well, I'm glad that you got done anyway. If it was that much trouble. I hope it was worth it. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so. Sam again, really? Oh, wait, no. I was going to speak to Sam because of the, what's it called? I may as well go clear things up with him first. Phone. No, that's not a phone, that's a box. There we go. Yeah, so I may as well go do his last thing, which I guess is just talking to Lydia about stuff. Where is he located? I think he's located in the Citizen District. Citizen Apartments. No, maybe not. Maybe it is the Syndicate Apartments. Yay. Okay, you do get your blood crystal refunded. Thank goodness. Sam. Where is Sam? Sammy. There you are. Okay, I can probably just get over there by running for a bit. And then once I get up there, I'll question him. Yeah, I'll end it here just so that it doesn't keep dragging on. And then once I've spoken to him anyway. And then on Friday we'll commence the trial. And we'll see who puts their foot in it. Or rather, who gets horribly shot for lying to me multiple times. And honestly, by this point, I think they all deserve it. And I'm pretty sure they are all responsible for this. In some way or another, I think everything is linked. Pretty sure, because we know now that Witness to the End had something... I'm pretty sure he had something to do with the noisemaker thing, because it had his... It had psychic death scream stuff, and he seemed to know that demons were needed adrenaline. Yeah, all of them, to a degree. I think they all conspired to commit murder, but I don't think that any of them succeeded. Aside from possibly Witness to the End and Carmelina, but on different fronts. In fact, because they're married, it would make sense if they were both working together. Or, you know, if they were still cared about each other, it made more sense that they were both working together. Lydia and Sam, I think, conspired. Witness, obviously, I think he put the demon in there, and it was him that did it. Yuri is incompetent, and he maybe walked in, because we found his flowers, his pink petals, inside the room with all the dead syndicate in. So I have no doubt that he tried and failed to, because he's utterly incompetent, despite all the big bolstering he does. Lydia tried and failed because she's Lydia. Even if she's a competent assassin, or used to be a competent assassin, she's still not on par with the rest of the syndicate, let's face it. And Carmelina literally raised a kid in order to... as an assassin. Well, yeah, nobody's innocent. They're just guilty to different degrees. I mean, technically, neither Witness nor Carmelina actually committed murder themselves. I guess they all just conspired in that case. Would you say it was like third degree murder? No. Third degree murder? I don't know what the degrees of murder are. But either way. Who killed the Holy Steel Marshals? Lydia's knife. Any idea why Lydia's knife was lying outside the pet house? No idea, LD. You sure it's hers? Sammy, come on. She didn't mention losing it or using it to do a bit of murder or anything. Not sure how I can help, LD. Really? Oh well. Yeah, so I guess with that, we'll leave it here. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. And thank you Red for the raid at the end. It was very appreciated. I'm just going to undress a little bit. Don't need my gun anymore either. There we go. Okay, yeah. So thank you for coming and thank you for watching. And I hope that by Friday we'll actually have the answer to all this. I might actually have to, you know, look it up a little bit first and make sure that I know what I'm doing. And just to make sure I'm... Yep, that's true. Now I'm only partially naked. Bare-chested at all times. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.